Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the KS Engine Season 3. Before we jump into the episode where I promise you're going to get to hear from Chris and Jake, I just wanted to thank all the fine people over at Patreon for subscribing and donating. We got Sir Mumbleton III, Drowrin, Miles, Randall, Yam, Thomas, Laszlo, Hovo, Ben, Garth, Hygienic, Ty, Eldritch Owl, Taylor, Randy, Jeremy, Nelson, Clorpdonk, Cody, My Daughter's Keeper, and Samanos. We really appreciate all your support, guys. One final thing before I go, or really let you get into the episode. There might be a little extra art, so make sure to check out our Instagram to see maybe some handouts that I gave the players, which I'm going to try to do going forward if it pops up, so you don't just have to listen to them describe it. With that out of the way, enjoy the episode. Welcome back. Dark Thoughts Season 3, Episode 2.
Oh, ooh.
I don't know how long I'm going to say the episode number. I'm going to forget at some point, but we're just starting out. So, Episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed Episode 1, and I hope that this time we get to bring in the other two players instead of just being the Tyler and Meescha half hour, 45 minutes.
I liked it. It was fun. I got to know you a little bit more.
That's what the people are here for.
Yeah.
It's
They've heard our voices enough.
yeah, that's true. She hasn't been here in a while. She got to get some time in.
Yeah, I felt special.
So, quick recap is really just Agent Dolores met Agent Clove and was handed a mission. Kind of after looking at this folder that was Clove painted as if you don't believe me, open this and you'll believe me. Mm-hmm. You believe her.
I
You
believe
need
her.
to kill everybody at this house.
Yeah, fuck him.
And so you woke up from a bit of a fugue state. Let's say it's about 9 in the morning. 8:45, 9 in the morning. Mm-hmm. And you're supposed to meet two gentlemen in Sykesville, which let's just say your hotel you got is already in Sykesville.
Okay.
There's a Holiday Inn Express that you need to go meet them at.
Mm-hmm.
At 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And so we'll leave you there. We'll get back to you. We're going to cut to
No.
This was like Russo Brothers Avengers movie. It's just like cut, and it just big white letters says Holiday Inn Express, Sykesville, Maryland.
Nice. Dun dun.
Yep. You two, are you the kind of guys who would show up on time, early, or late to this? Knowing there would be coded language, Dwayne, in your email that you know it's not a real seminar. This is an opera.
Oh, okay.
You know there's some wording in the email that you know this is a Delta Green opera.
Okay.
And Bruce, you know 100% that this is fake because you were just texted that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce was my dad's name.
Okay.
So it's like weird to have someone call you Bruce.
I could change it if it's...
No.
Okay. Yeah, I think Bruce would probably show up early and kind of walk the place to be, like, just to be safe. Like,
Okay.
He doesn't know what's going on here, but the fact that he's been told, like, show up here, this is fake, like...
So when you
Spider senses are going off, so he's going to get there, kind of walk around, like, make sure he knows where, like, if something weird fucking happens, where an exit would be, that kind of thing.
so you get to this Holiday Inn Express,
Yeah.
and it's like it's 2 stories. It's not too big, but when you go into the main lobby, there is a little sign that says like conference room this way, and you look down the hallway, and it's like down the hallway at the very end is an emergency exit, and then right to the right of that is the conference room.
Yeah, so he'd, like, see the emergency exit. He'd go walk out the outside of the building, like, look outside to see, like, what could potentially be blocking that exit before he, like, if so he has to, like, dash out the door. Like, is there anything that's going to obstruct him when he gets to that door? Just precautionary stuff.
There is actually a rock, like fist size, maybe a little bigger, actually is right outside the door.
Yeah, like they use it to, like, prop it open.
Potentially.
He's going to kick that rock out of the way. Move it.
You're going to kick the rock?
I mean, like, pick it up and move it.
Okay, so you go to pick up this rock and move it, and it's like
I put it in the dirt.
yeah. So the door is just like in between a rows of like
trees for decoration is the wrong word, but like landscape.
Yeah.
They just line the outside of the building. And when you go to move the rock, you go to shove it under a tree, you see there's a squirrel just sitting, like upright, just looking at you.
All right. He'd probably just look at me like, little buddy, how's it going?
And it
Guy
just kind of tilts its head and it steps forward towards you a little bit.
So, like, is your rock? You want? Am I moving your rock? Is there something here that you need?
Its tail kind of twitches a little bit, and then it takes another little step towards you and kind of.
That's when you'd be like, all right now. Just kind of like get up and walk away from it.
And it kind of follows you and comes up close to your, like just hopping right next to you, like right next to your foot.
I would I envisioned him getting here by like stealing someone's car and just like dropping it off like a mile away and like walking. So he didn't like bring it into the parking lot just in case.
Yep.
Could have just taken the bus right across the street, but stole the car.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm assuming like maybe there's like some leftover food or something. So like he's gonna like reach out, like maybe like get some crumbs and put them on the ground for the little guy and be like,
okay,
you can have yourself a little snack if you need one.
Yeah. So you go to like take whatever little, like maybe you find like a
Nutter butter.
nearby you like a piece of a hot dog bun or something.
Yeah.
Just some little crumbs of food, and you pick it up and you go to like leave it for the squirrel, and like as you're going down to the ground, it seems like it's almost like a recognition. It comes closer, like it's going to take it right out of your hands, and then you go to like leave it on the ground. It's inches away from you, and then as soon as you let go of it, it leaps and bites at your wrist.
All right. Do I get like a dexterity to dodge out of the way, or
Actually,
am I
yeah.
just getting bit?
Give me a dexterity to dodge out of the way.
All right. I got 70. No, I don't. I have 75. So let's see what we got. 26 under 75.
Nice.
Catch that squirrel by its throat. No, it's not.
You can if you want.
No.
Gonna say,
I think he'll just kind of like pull his hand back really quick and be like, no. Getting me the day, buddy.
It does get you, but it doesn't get what it wanted. You
Okay.
can. You're fast enough that you see it was opening its mouth. It doesn't bite you, but it does get a little hand, like it tried to grab and bite, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
And all you get is just a little swipe.
Something tried
Right
to
there.
grapple Chris. How's it feel? How's it feel? Sorry.
With a squirrel.
I mean, it's Pathfinder. I get a little angsty about that. I always get grappled.
But it just gets you a little scratch right on the wrist.
Yeah.
And then it
Probably just like kick at it, like, get out of here.
yeah, and then it scurries off.
I'm going to go back to that rock, pick it up, and throw it in the garbage can.
Eat it in front of him.
Like, he's not going to eat rocks. It's not that,
Yeah,
though.
so you're able to unblock the back. It's a weird
Yeah.
it's a weird squirrel encounter for some reason.
It's okay.
But then, I mean, do you just head back into the conference room to wait, or?
Yeah, I think he would probably... I don't think he would go into the conference room until he saw, like, other people go in.
Okay, so you're waiting in the
Like,
lobby.
he wouldn't want to be, like, cornered in there. So he would probably wait in the lobby and kind of, like, scope out to see if other people go in there.
I mean, do you even go look at it, or are you just staying all the way in the lobby?
I think he'd probably walk by the conference room, like, peek through the window, like the little slide, the little door window, see
Yeah.
if anybody's in there.
Then the question is for Dwayne, are you the type to go early or right on time?
He's a military man, so on time is late. He's going to be in the parking lot. He's going to be in the parking lot 20 minutes early, in the building 15 minutes early.
Then maybe you actually see this guy
I like
wander
the
around.
idea. I like the idea. You should see this bald, like, slightly bearded man just kind of, like, stumbling around, like,
Which
looking
actually,
at stuff.
I completely forgot. Can you tell us what he looks like?
He looks like Billy Bob Thornton from Sling Blade.
Wow. Whoa.
So he's
It is a picture you
With the
sent me,
underbite?
yeah.
with a little bit of an underbite. He's balding, if not completely bald. He's got like a little bit of chin stubble, and he's just kind of like
That's
looking around at stuff.
That's epic. I love
So
it.
Dwayne gets there early. You might see this guy poking around, but if you go in, would you just go into the seminar spot about 15 minutes early? You said.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll kind of cut to that. You going in there? You go in and you find that there's a couple chairs set up. Mm-hmm. It looks like somebody paid to have catered is too fancy of a word, but there's a tray of bagels. There's a coffee there.
What kind of bagels? We talking Panera Bread? We talking Safeway? What?
We're talking Safeway.
Oh,
If
man.
we're talking, it looks like the cheapest thing. I mean, they've got more than just plain bagel.
Classic Delta
They got some everything. They got some regular bagels, but nothing fancy.
What kind of schmears we got? We got blueberry schmear?
No, you just got Philadelphia cream cheese.
Motherfuckers.
No locks. There's a little toaster if you want to toast it, but that's what you find set up. And there's also running is a projector with looks like a PowerPoint just going on repeat. You wouldn't know it's repeating yet, but it's going automatically. And it's showing, from a quick look, it looks like a variety of domestic abuse cases and photos, and then just kind of information about the situation and psychology about domestic abuse. And it's kind of just slowly going through the slides.
For the show of things.
Yes.
Right.
And the lights are out, I'm assuming.
No, lights are on.
Lights are on? But how can the projector, how can you see it?
It's that good of a projector.
Oh, okay.
Well, they pulled down the screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's one
The
light
white
off
screen.
where the
Yeah.
screen
Okay,
is.
okay.
The good old days, guys. Dang.
We have a lot of 90s references going
I mean-
on here.
Well, it's 2001.
2001.
Yeah.
We're close. So I'm going to ask you a question, but I think I already know the answer. What does
Yeah, you
Dwayne
do,
look
baby.
like?
You know, we see Dwayne in the parking lot step out of a Hummer because it's 2001. The H2 hasn't come out.
Has to be an original. Like, is it a military one or the civilian
The
version?
civilian version.
Okay.
What color?
Fucking gray. Yeah, just like a nice fucking plain gray.
Like gunmetal?
Not even like that.
Not even that,
Just like a
okay.
darkish gray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
We see him step out, 6'6", shoulders like fucking from this wall to this wall, about 10 feet apart his shoulders are. And he's wearing like a decently nice, just like maybe maroon button-down shirt tucked into some nice slacks, a nice pair of shoes. What you guys probably don't see is the slight bulge. That is, wait, what, Meescha?
No, I
you
got-
see that bulge, but everybody else doesn't see the slight bulge at his waistline where he has a tactical holster because he's just always prepared for anything.
Yeah, Agent Dolores is a sucker for shoulders.
So
I'm so sorry. Also played by John Cena.
nice. Hell yeah.
So we don't see him.
Yep.
So you sent me.
And I'm so sorry. He's so big that like he also shopping at the big and tall store. His clothes don't fit. Like you can tell his shirt is like too big for him because he's just like you've seen those pictures of wrestlers in the early 2000s in the like really big suits.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I just watched the movie Sisters last night. It had John Cena in it, and he was just like listing off all the drugs that he had on him. Anyway, it was just really funny. He's always a meme. I love it. Okay, go.
So, Jake, you sent me your character sheet a couple weeks back. I kind of peeked behind the kimono. We recorded character creation about a month ago.
Yeah.
We had some time. In the time since you sent me that character sheet, and now, I started watching the TV show Reacher.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And once I started watching Reacher, and then I started prepping this again, and I looked back at your character sheet, all I could think of is Jack Reacher. Just this gigantic fucking man who's
Yeah.
just gonna fuck anybody up.
That is what his life was. Now think of, I think his name is Jack Ryan, the John Krasinski character,
Yes.
who
Yes.
is an analyst from The Hunt for Red October.
But
So-
you're still able to fuck shit up.
Exactly. Now he is turning his the distinguishing feature I have for his intelligence is steel trap mind. So now
Nice.
he's using that as an analyst.
Love it. Okay, so we see this big mountain of a man get out of the car, go into the conference room. You find the bagels, the coffee, and stuff there, the projector running. Bruce, you would see, if you're keeping an eye out, this man, let's say you've made it back into the lobby the time he comes in, you would see him go down the hallway to the conference room and see him go in. So you know there's a person.
There would be definitely intimidation there. But,
Which way?
yeah, if you see Bruce, he'd be kind of sitting in the lobby with, like, ratty, probably, like, faded blue jeans. And, like, I think at that time he'd probably have, like, Converse on. Like OG Converse.
Ooh.
And then he's wearing a faded Journey t-shirt. The band Journey.
Nice.
And
I
so
like it.
I think once he saw someone go in, he would kind of like shuffle down in there, and then like pop in and see you there, and be like, "Morning," and then walk over to the bagels, and he would put one in the toaster, and then he would grab 2 more and put them into like a backpack he has.
I love it.
Dwayne would pretend to be looking at something else on the opposite wall as to not make him uncomfortable about stealing the bagels.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, "Hi, I'm Dwayne.
Ah, man, Bruce, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bud."
And just to remind you both, your characters would assume anybody in this room on purpose is here for the same reason.
Yeah.
Just so
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
that in mind.
Yeah.
I guess, would even a friendly use their real name?
You would have no reason not to.
Yeah, we wouldn't know. We
'cause
wouldn't know.
You don't know of the program as like what it is. You just another kind of reminder we did in character creation. You both know Gary Hall,
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
and you decided you never met each other,
Yes.
but you are aware. You're both familiar with getting calls similar to this, like Gary would call you for help on something, and sometimes it would just be he's calling to consult or calling to bring you on a job, or sometimes it's got cover like this.
Cool.
It's always a lot more subtle. This is a lot more overt that this is a cover, but you're not entirely strangers to this kind of thing.
Yeah, I think Bruce is expecting Gary to be there. Like that was he's probably coming out of the context of that.
And I think you would have whatever communication or number it came from.
I would assume that
or
was
or
him.
like code that was given in
Yeah.
the text. You would assume it would have been
Yeah.
you'd be here.
Yeah, and I want to retcon my character real quick.
Okay.
After talking with Tyler, maybe Gary Hall isn't the best person to have down for a bond.
Maybe not.
So if Tyler and I have something worked out there, but if it doesn't work out, I have another bond as DJ, who's my drug dealer. So,
And we can play it by ear. Like I said,
Yeah.
character creation. We can lemon law some stuff. I did like your idea for Gary.
yeah, so
It was a cool idea.
I'll let you go with it, but it's either gonna be DJ or Gary.
Yeah.
So if we need DJ, he's a backup guy there.
Yeah, so you would expect Gary, but he's not here.
Yeah, I just see this giant mountain of a human being. But I'm definitely just gonna make my bagel, get my other 2, sit down, I'm just gonna pick a corner where I can probably near the exit, like one of the first chairs that's kind of near one of the doors, and just kind of messily eat this bagel, no manners whatsoever, just crumbs everywhere. If there's coffee, he's slurping it, just
There's definitely coffee.
yeah,
You're definitely
he's-
slurping.
He is a gross human being.
Is Dwayne eating anything or drinking any coffee?
No, Dwayne's the type. He
many
got
carbs.
up 3:45. 3:46. He dipped his face in the water. 3:47 is his first workout. 4:05 is his second workout. So it's well into his day. He's had his second meal by now. He's getting ready for his third after this meeting.
Does he tape his mouth closed?
He does tape his mouth closed because he heard that it helps. And he eats 5 meals a day to keep up with his.
He has
Caloric
to.
intake.
Yeah, no, he'd have
Intake,
to. With,
yeah.
with the big of a man that is, he'd have to
Yeah.
eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay, well, you sit down, messily slurping your coffee. After a couple of minutes, you notice that the projector kind of flickers out really quick, and then it stops on one slide. It stops on this slide, and it doesn't change. I don't know who wants to read it first.
I can read it.
I'm sorry. Is Dolores there with us yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. It says, red thoughts. Not to be confused with dark thoughts.
Communist thoughts.
Reasons for domestic violence perpetration. Power / control. And then there are some dots, hyphenated dots or whatever it is. To feel more powerful. To get control over your partner. In parentheses, e.g., show them that you're a boss. In parentheses. To get your partner to do something or to stop your partner from doing something. Parentheses, e.g., going out with friends. In parentheses. Because you need to make your partner agree with you. To shut your partner up. Or to get your partner to leave you alone. To make your partner afraid or scared. Because you wanted to have sex and your partner didn't. Another reason for domestic violence perpetration is self-defense. To protect yourself. E.g., self-defense. Jealousy. Because you were jealous. Communication difficulties. to show feelings that you couldn't explain in words, to get your partner's attention, because your partner was going to walk away or leave the conflict before it was solved, expression of negative emotions, and the last one is to show anger.
Basically, he gets stopped on a bunch of quote-unquote reasons for domestic abuse. And just freezes there. And so we sit on that for, what is your character? Is it Harlowe Queeny now?
It's Harlowe, Queeny.
Harlowe Queeny.
From
When does
Brooklyn.
Agent Dolores, Harlowe Queeny, does she show up on time at 10? Or does she show up before?
She's definitely going to stay in her car and watch as these two jabronis.
So you would be there early?
I would be there early.
You wouldn't know that those are the two you're waiting for. Though.
I thought the files had the photo. They
Doesn't have a photo. It just has information.
Okay. Well then.
Like a home address, phone number to reach, that kind of thing, but no photographs.
Is there? Okay, so can I retcon that a little bit? She would show up early and then be behind the screen of the projector and wait.
Unfortunately, we're a little too far for that.
Damn it. Okay. All right. Yeah, she would just wait until two people walked into that room, and then she would be looking from the window.
I'm like, I like that, dude. It's like, you see them feet behind the thing there? Oh, crazy rap.
Yeah, I clocked that right as soon as I walked in.
Maybe you try to slip in the room and then slip behind there.
Yeah.
You guys are only alone for a couple of minutes
Sure.
before she enters.
Yeah. She does it super nonchalantly, and she just like looks at the projector, like takes a quick glance at it, and she's like, "Classic manipulation skills, am I right?" And then she walks over to the bagels, and she takes a once over, and then she's just like, "You know what? Good news is, I've seen worse. Bad news is not by much. Yeah, they don't really spread. They don't really give you the perks on the spreads, if you know what I mean."
Could use a blueberry one.
Oh, blueberry is a man on my own heart right there. She has like her hands in her pocket, and she still has the same wad of gum in her mouth from last night.
This tasteless, thick wad of gum.
Yeah.
What kind of gum we talking? We talking like Bubblicious? We talking extra?
Big League Chew.
Yeah, Big League Chew. Let's go with that. She's a swinger.
She just like fucking puts a big fat lip in, just a big pouch, and everyone's like, she must be chewing tobacco. No, baby, Big League Chew.
So you pull it out, unroll it, take out a big wad of grape.
Right in your cheek, just like fucking big pocket in there.
I love it.
And so then she just kind of finally turns around and looks at them both, and like one's sitting next to the exit, the other one's, where are you sitting?
I mean, as a military man, I think he would want to be sitting closest to the exit, but if that seat's taken,
I mean, there's probably 2 rows or something like that. 2
it's
chairs, but yeah.
It's set up to look like maybe a dozen or so people should be here.
But
it's,
like, I'm
Yeah.
here, you're across the aisle.
so yeah, front row, closest to the exit to show that he's attentive, but he's ready to GTFO.
so when Queenie, when you look, Bruce, from his description and the information you got, it's hard to say what he might look like, except maybe a little rough. Criminal life, not quite sure. But from the military record of Dwayne, you absolutely know that's Dwayne.
It's clear.
She kind of just like keeps her hands in her pockets and puts her foot on a chair that's like in the row.
Hands in pockets,
Yeah.
foot up on a chair.
And she's just like,
My old high school teacher.
I was gonna ask which one is Bruce and which one is Dwayne, but I think I got the picture. Okay, all right. And
Hi,
then,
ma'am, I'm Dwayne.
oh, ma'am. Okay, all right. I like you. So she takes the chair that she has her foot on, and then swings it around, and then sits on it backwards because she's that cool.
Gary send you.
Gary, no.
Just so you know, you would have no idea who Gary is.
Yeah, I was like, who's Gary?
Instantly, he's
I mean,
like,
you can play it like you know him. I'm just saying your character wouldn't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
if you say no, he's instantly like, starts getting like a little more like, nervous looking around.
Okay.
So.
She's like, those text messages. Do you think those were from Gary?
Who else would they be from?
Okay. All right. No, that's cool. And then Dwayne, you're here because you got a secret coded message in email or something.
Affirmative.
Yep.
I just so everyone knows, I had one bad stat that I had to dump. It's in charisma, and I just have no personality.
What is your charisma score?
11.
That's even still regular.
I know, but I still have to make it
Playing it against the
fun
other
to
stats.
play
Yeah,
somehow. So,
I
but
see.
he just is dead inside. He has no personality. There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
The muscles pushed his brain out.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It was
The part of his brain that's charm.
all of any sort of creativity or charisma was just beaten out in the military.
Makes sense if he was Marine and all that, going that far.
My lowest is 10, and that was in strength. I had to put it somewhere.
See?
And then Agent Dolores is just like, "Hi, I'm Agent Dolores. I know you're both here. You must have a lot of questions. You guys are friendlies. I could go over ad nauseum how and why I can convince you to believe what I'm about to say next, but..." And
What's a
then,
friendly? What do you mean by that?
So let me. Actually, I
You wouldn't know what that is.
I should have given you this already.
Oh,
Just
okay.
in case. This would have been in the Manila folder as well.
Okay, the one that I
But
read.
I would say also your character would know this ahead of time for the most part.
Oh, okay.
This is just more of a reminder. You would know not to say things like friendlies.
Okay. Oh, so should I read this out loud?
No, that's just for you.
Okay.
Or you can share it with them if you want. What it is a list of like
Don't.
how to treat your friendlies,
Gotcha.
how to take care of your friendlies.
Don't tell them they are friendlies.
Yes.
Well, then if you don't say that, that's fine. We can
Okay.
strike that from
Yeah.
the records.
Strike
Yes.
from the record.
So,
So I want. This is kind of why I mentioned. Like, I'm going to try to be on top of what you character-wise would know versus player-wise. But anyways,
So what I gather from you both is that you both are relatively good guys. Is that correct? Is that a good assumption?
I don't know what relative terms are good or bad. That's probably more towards the bad side, but
Yeah. So generally, people that hurt kids, you would like to hurt them back.
I mean, I think anybody would that has a right mind.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think she would disregard this altogether.
you can do whatever you feel. I'm just
Okay.
letting you know generally what protocol is.
And she's like, they gave me really strict guidelines, but, I think I'm just going to cut to the chase because I don't have all day. You don't have all day. I need you guys. But, and then she takes from her jacket the pink envelope and, slaps it on her chair. And
Oh.
she's like, if you want your questions answered, it's all in there. And then she sits back. She goes to the opposite side of the room and just watches.
Does anybody want to take a look?
Sure.
I'll-
I've been given no indication that I should not look in there.
No, that's fine.
She wants to see, she had the fuse steak. She wants to see what happens if someone else gets the
Perfect.
fuse steak.
Because a little bit something different happens for you two. If you want to go first.
Sure.
So let's say you were responding to some kind of severe trauma. How would you respond to that? On a list of, what kind of emotion do you think you'd have? Or I can roll a die for you. Or you can roll a die.
I think he has seen a lot of crazy stuff just in the career of killing people. Mm-hmm. And I think he does everything to just bury those thoughts as deep down inside as he can and just never confront them.
That is wonderful. That sounds a little like denial.
Yeah.
I thought that was a river.
Denial sounds like
Denial.
what boomers say every time they say, pick up by your bootstraps.
Jake, I'd like you to read this, but not out loud. That's just for you. To not share with anybody else.
Okay.
Decapitated.
This is a bit of what I'm handing out is I do love a good random thing in a book or a campaign, and this is reactions to the folder based on
Nice.
various emotional mechanisms. You pick denial, you get a reaction that becomes kind of internalize it with your character as a reason for why they're doing this.
Okay.
And I don't want to necessarily, maybe we can share it after the operation, but after this I may actually just bring you in so you could read it for the audience.
Okay.
And Chris, how would your character respond?
I'm trying to think if he would look at it. Because he was expecting Gary here. So
Yes.
now he's instantly kind of hackles her up, who the fuck is this lady? So I think he would probably look at you and be like, why you got us here? Why do I gotta look at a folder?
Yeah, Gary told me to tell you to look in the folder.
You didn't know who Gary was earlier. Now you tell me you know who Gary is. That don't make no sense.
I would say a human, but she did.
Well, I thought we retconned that.
Okay, yeah, that's right. If you want to human that,
Yeah, I got 50, so let's give it a
Go
shot.
for it.
Let's see how numb he is.
is that that's going to be opposed, right?
Probably might be. Look at your sweet screen there.
Yeah.
I got 38 under 50. So it'd probably be her bluff or her
Yeah. Give me persuade.
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 I did put some into that, but not a lot. 32 under 50.
I got 38
Something-
under 50, so
Yeah. So you think that she's telling a lie?
I know. Yeah,
You think you know there's something that just doesn't sound right,
yeah.
and you're like, she doesn't know who the fuck Gary is.
Can I roll to see if he knows that I was bluffing?
What's your psychotherapy again?
Psychotherapy is, I know this is it? Oh yeah, 60.
I don't think you even need to roll.
Okay.
Maybe it's something in the way that you said, Gary wants you to look at the folder. Like you trip up, your voice trembles or something, and you did not sell this.
Yeah, she starts to smirk and still like.
I think if anything, he kind of maybe lowers his head, like looking at you, like.
Yeah. She puts her feet up on another chair and just kind of still waits.
Why are we here? Tell him Gary didn't have nothing to do with this. Why are we here? Tell me why I should look at that folder.
Well, it does have a lot of answers. Answers that I don't have. So if you want to know why Gary sent you here, he seems like a relatively good guy.
Well, I will tell you this. It may be helpful to tell him the folder might be a why, but you need to tell him the what.
The what? What's the kill people that hurt kids?
Go to you're here to. The mission is to do this.
Yeah. Well, I thought she already said you want to hurt people that hurt kids.
Well, I mean, it's kind of the difference between hey, do you like baseball? Or, hey, do you want to go to a game Saturday?
Okay. Okay. She's like, you know what? It's you both have been chosen for higher powers, higher than my pay grade, because of your specialties. I'm not quite sure what those are, but we have to go liberate some little orphan kids from tormentors, and I think Gary
From
would agree.
tormentors.
The Dementors.
You're not wrong at all.
The Dementors. That's the worst part. I really worked hard on my accent. I know it's lackluster, but I worked hard on
Oh,
it.
you're doing great.
Yeah, I like it.
And she just kind of motions her elbow over to the folder, and she's just like, all the information's there.
So while you guys are having this talk, Dwayne is taking a look at it. How do we see him react to this?
You know that meme of the Vietnam soldier who's just
Yes.
staring into space?
And there's explosions and shit behind him?
Yeah. That's it.
Shell shock?
I imagine, maybe he even has his back to you guys. I don't know. Maybe you can see his face. I really don't care, but maybe he's just staring at one document. He's not even flipping through it. Just 1,000-yard stare. Just
it's mostly Polaroid, so maybe you just got one.
yeah, just completely just him in the Polaroid.
You just hear muffled, just our conversation super muffled in the
Yeah,
background.
I like that. Just
No.
a slight ringing. If this is a movie, that's what we would see is just your face and these two in the background talking.
Mm-hmm.
But all we hear is that whoa, 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 and then just this ring before it comes back into we hear these two talking.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna get paid for this?
Oh, yes, definitely. Lots of money, lots of fame, lots of women. Most of them virgins. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that part, but all right. I guess give me the folder then. I'll kind of walk over and go to look at it.
How do you think he would react to trauma? I can give you the list of mechanical responses, like emotional responses, or we can roll the die.
I think he would most likely flee. If there's a flee or a run, or is there anything that lines up with that?
Not really, but there's one that might.
Okay.
And are you fleeing out of fear? Or
I think just to get himself he doesn't know how to process the situation, so it'd be instantly I need to get away from this thing.
okay.
If that makes sense. There is a disconcerting thing. Like,
I think I've got one here.
yeah.
Just gonna run
Actually, I
straight
think
to
I've got one that's
Godzilla.
perfect.
Okay, cool. That was me running away.
Again, we can share these after part 1 if we'd like.
Yeah.
I mean, you can really
Mine's
share
really
whatever you
cool.
want.
I like mine.
There's 10 different ones
Ooh, that's cool.
and a chart to roll.
Are you able to give us the list now that we've like chosen ours? Just give us the list of.
Yeah, so the different mechanisms are outrage, which, Chris, is the one I gave you.
Okay.
Sorrow, revenge, humor, precision, purpose, acceptance, isolation, denial, which is what I gave you, Jake, and then excess. And then they all have a name. Like I'll tell you the ones that we didn't pick. Like sorrow is the drought of tears. Revenge is the insistent details. Precision is the narrative shield, and it just kind of each one is like an internal motivation for your character and
Gotcha.
a reaction to what they.
Are we
see.
keeping these? Are you cool with us keeping these?
Keep 'em, yeah.
Okay.
I've got the book, and I've got one of the mini JPEG handouts that come with the PDF.
I'm putting it in my
is all
notebook.
these.
Mine did involve, I wouldn't necessarily call it a disorder, but something along those lines, and I wrote it in that box. I don't think it'll ever come up again, but is that safe to keep on there? Should
Yeah.
I just erase it?
I mean, mechanically, it shouldn't change your
Right,
character.
exactly.
But if it's something you want to keep in mind,
just to
as
fill out
as
a little bit more.
fill out, and because this is meant to
Okay.
be sort of a motivation.
Okay.
And one of the things in this campaign is like I'm sorry if you would have made a character and you think I don't want any part of this. This mechanic is here. Like now you want a part of it.
Oh,
This is
I
like
that. I like that.
Like
Yeah.
if you look at this folder, now you are a part of this
We're doing it because we're heroes.
I think
for
there's like,
many different reasons.
I think there's a part of him that where he kind of like snaps back to like an earlier day when he was, in his life, life and the
His
circle
life
that
cycle
he,
before he pupated.
yeah, yes, and he was just a little cocoon. No, I think there's like he just kind of staring at this whatever photo it is, and he's having like flashbacks to like being in a drug house and walking into a room and seeing something that he was just like staring like took him a little bit to get on, and then he just starts like beating the shit out of this guy like within like an inch of his life, and then he just like kind of like comes out of it and then like helps the other person, and then he kind of like steps back into this where he's at.
So we kind of like we saw Dwayne's reaction. We kind of see like you just like I'm imagining his eyes kind of just go like a little glossy. Pupils dilate a little bit as you kind of like fall into this memory, and then snap back.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you've still got questions. Feel free to ask them all, but what you also have is the internal. This has to be done.
Right, 100%.
Yeah.
And he kind of like looks towards you. He's like, "Where's this place at?"
And you would know it is a farm outside of Zion, Maryland.
Yes.
And that's, you got the address, you've
Yes.
got the tax info for the company that owns it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while they're like looking at the envelope, I would say that Dolores is like looking at them both very intently to see what their reactions are, to see if it was anything similar, because she has no idea how her reaction was, but she makes sure not to like look at what they're looking at.
Yeah, I don't even think you need to roll. You could see both of them. They have yours was maybe a little more intense because of your background, maybe, let's say. You've seen...
I'm not an angel.
I liked that in character creation, when we were deciding your damaged vet, you said mind worms.
Yeah,
So
that was just a stream of consciousness.
it shocked you a little differently when you first saw things, but you can see it is still having a heavy effect on both of them. They're having a similar reaction, just not blacking out and waking up hours later kind of thing.
Got it. Okay. She waits till like both of you are like cognizant and stuff. And what was your question again, Chris?
Where is this at?
And then she's like, I got the address, I got the tax information, I got a lot of information. Just need a little bit of help to, make sure these baddies get a little whack on the head.
All right, we doing this close and personal, or what's the plan now?
Well, I just think that we should just show up and start popping people.
Well, she did tell you to go in at night masked. I just want to remind you that. But,
yeah,
but
yeah.
But you are also free to do this however you feel is necessary.
Right. And she's like, well, I know Stud over here is already packing. Do you have any kind of piece?
I got a knife.
Yeah, that's not going to do. All right, we
I
need to
got some
get...
lockpicks. I can probably get us in there with that, but
And she kind of looks at Dwayne, and she's like, "You're on board?"
Of course. Do we have the name of the target?
You don't have any names of you don't have a list of the number of targets.
No, I just mean the name of the farm.
Oh,
or is
yes.
that even in
You do know it's called Cornucopia House.
Okay.
That's what she would have told. That's like pretty much the only info Clove gave you. Then the tax info of the company that owns it.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be able to look into that to find employees.
Okay.
But as far as number of targets, she didn't have any info on that.
Okay.
I think we need to know where the children are being held so as to keep them safe. And then I think we need to plan this rigorously.
Yeah. I like plans. First plan is we need guns. We need a lot of guns. So you have any more guns there, military vet?
Yeah, I can. I'm sure I can get us some guns.
How many? Like, well, how much are we talking? It is America, so it's variable.
Do you guys need more than one each?
We don't know what the number of targets are.
What of what's our criminology, firearms, or law? Anybody?
I got 60 in criminology.
I
Okay.
got 80 firearms.
I got 40 firearms, and I have a 20 in law.
Okay. Well, your criminology is good enough. Your firearms is good enough. What do you got? Any of that?
I have 50 criminology, 50 in firearms, and what was the third one?
Law. That's good enough.
Yeah.
I needed a 40 in one of those.
That makes sense.
So this is you guys are talking like, okay, we need guns. We need to figure this out. You do know, maybe Bruce, you know this from just kind of a lifelong being a criminal,
Yeah.
and maybe you two know it from being a little more interactive with the law. A good murder weapon needs 2 out of 3 things: need a lack of trace evidence, a broken chain of custody, or just the inability to find a weapon at all. So if you're thinking about guns that can't be tied to you, maybe kind of keep that in mind.
Right.
Yeah, I think he would probably look at you and be like, if you mention they'd be like, we don't want to use your guns, they can be tied back to you if they're registered.
Like
Of course.
you would know the absolute best would be to just ditch a gun that you never owned.
No serial numbers.
I got a guy.
Ditch everything afterwards.
If you can get me the money, I got a guy I can talk to.
Oh,
and
sure,
I can
yeah.
get us some.
Oh, that's just super helpful, Bruce. Thank you. Another note is that, we just don't want to be tied to anything. So let's go ahead and do some research during the day. And then once we are more educated, let's go in at night, all masks. Just kind of, start shooting people in their sleep, get them all by surprise, or stabbing people in their sleep. Sounds fun.
Stabbing would be probably better.
Yeah.
Something closer and silenter than a gun. Gun's going to wake people up real quick.
Yeah.
Unless we can get some silencers, I can see if we can get some of those for my friend, but even then.
That'd be great.
I understand if you put a pillow against someone's head, it also helps to make the sound, but I don't know if that's a movie thing or not.
Yeah. And she's like, I think I just need to check out its tax information, see if, who owns this place, who's in charge of this nefarious happenings. I'm just going to do a little bit more research.
I'll get working on them guns.
So sounds like you want to go find some guns.
Yep.
You want to do some research on the Families Without Frontiers, the info you've got.
Yeah.
See, does Dwayne have anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm going to be using GPS and map data to look how can we infiltrate this camp.
That is actually fantastic. Do you have military science?
Yeah, I have military science land at 60. So it's like
that's
basically his jam.
You know what's funny?
He is the guy that would have went in and kidnapped Maduro.
Oh.
100%.
Nice.
He killed Saddam. Or Bin Laden. The people killed Saddam.
It's true. Well, yeah. What about Gaddafi? When was Gaddafi? Was that like after 2001?
remember.
I don't remember.
Well, I think that was also the people, wasn't it?
We've done a lot of that stuff over the years.
Right. But they called Dwayne.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention in the first episode. Please forgive me if I got to pause and look some stuff up if I didn't write it down right.
No,
But
you
it's
should have it
also
all right now.
Really funny you should mention you got military science land and you want to think about entry and exit points, because that is explicitly something in here.
Yeah.
And I believe you said you have 60.
Yeah.
I believe that's enough that you will be able to spend the day and find this.
Perfect.
Or at least
Nice.
like
Hell yeah.
maybe you got to do a little bit of research and see if you can find maybe a little bit of a better map. Like this is just
Sure.
all you have is like a map quest.
Right.
Maybe you need
But
like
he works for the Pentagon.
I was just going to say, if you have access to a government database, maybe you could find like GIS data or something,
Right.
To see, or like a land survey.
I fucking love this idea of you working and just we like see the satellite moving and like
And it zooms in on his keyboard. It's extra big because his fingers are just sausages. He's doing like, he's actually a very, it's tough for me to not think of him as a meathead, but he's
Right.
like,
yeah.
He's not a hunt and pecker.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's looking at the screen the entire
That's why
That's
the
just-
latest
It's
Charlie's
like the
Angels.
Matrix, like streaming down.
If you see the latest Charlie's Angels, the one with like the remake, with Elizabeth Banks and stuff, they had like one of the Angels was from like she went to MIT and she was a hunt and pecker, and I was like, what the fuck?
No.
That I was interested. Like, nah, this is not a good
They
movie.
wouldn't let you into that school.
I would have assumed because it was Charlie's Angels, but that's just me.
Well, I love Elizabeth Banks.
I
but
do too.
That
She's good.
movie, she did terrible.
So, thank you for the brief. Thanks for the little vamping.
You're good. Don't do it again.
You only need 40%.
Nice.
All you're going to need is you will need to do a little bit of scouting,
Cool.
but with your skills, you just a little scouting, you could plan optimal entrance, exits, tactics. Like you will be able to put together that kind of plan.
Cool.
So
Is there like hiking trails or something nearby? Maybe this farm or
there could be.
I like like you on like a mountaintop with some goggles looking down.
Exactly. Or I also
Gotcha.
have a disguise 30. So I was kind of even imagining just him sitting around town. I don't what. Where is it
So,
in the middle of nowhere?
It kind of is. It's off of it's kind of in a rural area, a little away from some highways.
Biggs Highway.
Yeah, it does have there's a large, well, let me get it's several hundred acres,
Right.
and you don't know exactly the size of it 100% and where on the grounds any buildings might be, but it is a large area, and if you want to, I can give you more details when you go scout it.
Yeah.
What it does look like, at the very least, from what you've got here with the shading, that's kind of probably a forested area,
Right.
and it's just on the grounds.
Yep.
Can he just dress like a bush or something?
Yeah, so that's
Solid snake it.
That's pretty much what I was thinking, just like the dark green and black, like camo over his face. It's like 1 a.m. He has like night vision goggles.
yeah.
He's in a tree. He's like 280 in this tree, like 6'5". He's like perched on a branch like a gargoyle. He's perched on a branch like a gargoyle. He's just watching the camp of kids with night vision goggles.
It just reminds me of Absolute Batman. 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
dude, which
that,
fucking slaps, by the
that
way.
Batman is just like this like giant roided out man. It's really good. I just got the second volume.
Hell
And
yeah.
I found Absolute Wonder Woman, so I'm excited to dive into that.
That one I'm curious about.
Yeah.
All right, well, sounds to me like all three of you got a plan.
I think so.
So Dwayne thinks he's going to do some scouting.
Yep.
Harlowe's going to do some research, see if maybe, I'm understanding you want to see if maybe what kind of employees they got, if you can find a
Yeah.
list of targets maybe.
Yeah. How many we're dealing with?
Yep. And then Bruce is going to go find us some guns.
Yeah.
All
From the
right.
streets.
Looks like this rag tag team got together real quick.
I think we will catch you guys next time.
Flip side.
Yeah.
Bow, 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 bow.